Russia and Ukraine have conducted a prisoner exchange involving 372 individuals, which includes nearly 20 severely injured Ukrainian soldiers, as reported by officials in both Moscow and Kyiv on Wednesday. President Vladimir Putin announced the exchange on Tuesday evening, stating that each side would release 175 prisoners of war. He also indicated that Russia would return an additional 23 wounded Ukrainian soldiers as a gesture of goodwill. On Wednesday, Russia's defense ministry confirmed the release of 22 wounded Ukrainian soldiers but did not clarify why this number was one less than the figure promised by the Kremlin the previous day. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky later verified the exchange and shared photographs of the servicemen, some of whom were using crutches and wrapped in Ukrainian flags. Zelensky noted that the returnees included members from various military branches, territorial defense forces, and border guards who had engaged in combat across southern, eastern, and northeastern Ukraine, as well as in the Kursk region of southwestern Russia. Dmytro Lubinets, Ukraine's human rights ombudsman, stated that the 197 for 175 exchange increased the total number of Ukrainian soldiers who have returned home since the onset of the full-scale invasion to over 4,300. Russia's military acknowledged the role of the United Arab Emirates in mediating this latest exchange, as the UAE has facilitated previous prisoner swaps between Russia and Ukraine since the conflict began in 2022. The released Russian soldiers are currently undergoing psychological and medical assessments in neighboring Belarus before returning to Russia for further treatment and rehabilitation. This prisoner exchange occurred less than a day after Putin, during discussions with Trump, agreed to a 30-day halt on attacks targeting energy infrastructure. Zelensky expressed his support for the limited ceasefire, but contended that Putin's unwillingness to accept a broader peace deal proposed by the United States indicated that the Russian leader was not ready for peace and still intended to weaken Ukraine. Earlier on Wednesday, Russia's defense ministry accused Ukraine of undermining the truce by launching a drone strike on an oil depot in the south.